weather forecast first. Sponsored by Hy-Vee. Our new breakfast never looks so fresh.
Well, good afternoon. I'm your local weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates. We're enjoying sunshine in Peoria, but it's been a little cloudier to our east in areas like Bloomington Normal. We'll start off in Normal. Temperatures are in the upper 60s under a mostly cloudy sky. But you can see on our camera facing west, that cloud shield doesn't extend much further west. That's the view on our Dr. Lawrence Lee camera. It certainly has been a breezy one. We've had a few spotty showers, mainly east of 55 earlier today. Most areas are now dry, and as we head through tonight, skies will be clear, the wind speeds will decrease, and so will those temps. We'll have a look at your forecast coming up. WMBD News at 4 starts now.
Right now at 4, the trickle-down effect of the new anti-abortion law in Texas.
They're literally begging to get in and be seen as quickly as possible.
Women running out of resources, now turning to clinics in other states for help.
I didn't know what I was going to do.
Then the crisis at the border.
The Biden administration is a man-made disaster of inhumanity, of epic proportions.
Strong words from Texas Governor Greg Abbott as thousands of stranded migrants await their fate.
Get it under control.
And gauging your glass of water.
I drink about 5 to 6 cups a day.
One medical expert reveals it's more than how much you drink that makes a difference. But we start with the COVID vaccine mandates that are starting to take hold across the state. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark Welp. In some cases, people are losing their jobs over it. Now we're learning if that's the case, you might be barred from unemployment benefits. Our Capitol Bureau spoke with an employment and labor relations lawyer in Springfield. He says it wouldn't be hard for a business to prove that choosing to not follow a vaccine mandate falls under employee misconduct. The Illinois Chamber of Commerce says they know of businesses that have already protested unemployment claims from workers they fired.
I'm really hoping that people get some good legal advice, because you hate for people to make a decision thinking that because of the various conflicting stories that are out there in social media as well as news about what rights people have.
The only state mandates in place currently are for teachers and healthcare workers, but businesses of any size can put their own mandates in place. Around Illinois, we're starting to get the alarming details about a felony child sex offender allowed to work carnival rides at the Illinois State Fair. Illinois state law explicitly bans registered sex offenders from operating carnival rides at county fairs, but the law makes no mention of the state fair. That's just one loophole that led to Jason Flynn working a kiddie ride at the Illinois State Fair this year. Illinois State Police ran background checks on a list of workers hired by Miller Spectacular Rides, but Flynn's name wasn't on it. It took someone spotting and reporting him for state police to take him off the premises.
It's very troubling. A lot more kids go to the state fair than go to the county fairs, and there's a lot more people there, and therefore a lot more potential risks for kids to be separated from their parents, get lost in crowds, etc.
The Department of Agriculture says it's outraged and exploring all available action against Miller Spectacular Shows. That includes terminating the company's 10-year contract. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says the U.S. is flying the thousands of Haitian migrants at the Texas-Mexico border back home as quickly as possible. Mayorkas says the administration is handling the situation in a humane way. But that's in contrast to new images surfacing, which some say show Border Patrol agents using their reins as whips against the migrants. Anna Wernicke has more on the crisis from our Washington, D.C. Bureau.
Good evening. Both Democrats and Republicans are saying these images from the border are horrific. And the White House says President Biden has called for a quick and thorough investigation.
I do want to address the images.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says he's launched an investigation into the way Border Patrol agents in Del Rio, Texas, rounded up Haitian migrants on horseback.
We are addressing this with tremendous speed and with tremendous force.
Mayorkas says the pictured agents are out of the field, now on administrative duty. But New York Republican John Katko says the situation is far from handled.
What's happening at the southern border is absolutely out of control.
Republicans, including Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, are criticizing the department for its handling of the thousands of migrants still camped out under the Del Rio International Bridge.
Americans know a train wreck when they see one.
The Biden administration says the department is working to quickly return the migrants to Haiti and other countries.
If there isn't a flight ready yet, those individuals may be placed in alternatives to detention.
But Texas Republican Michael McCall says the department should have acted sooner.
The foreign minister of Panama warned on June the 3rd about this influx that was coming up.
The speed with which this materialized is unprecedented. And that is why we surged as many resources as we have.
Secretary Mayorkas says the investigation sparked from those images will be wrapped up in the next few days, and the results will be made public. For now, in Washington, I'm Anna Warnicki. Back to you.
Police and FBI agents are combing through a swampy Florida wilderness area looking for Brian Laundrie. The body of his fiancée, Gabby Petito, was found in Wyoming. Yesterday, the coroner classified her death as a homicide, but they've not yet revealed how she was killed. Overnight, there were rumors that police caught Laundrie, something authorities quickly discredited. One officer explains how the search area's location is making it difficult to make quick work.
Terrain's very difficult. Essentially, 75% of it's underwater, and other areas that are dry we're trying to clear.
Investigators say Laundrie is a person of interest after the couple left their road trip in mid-June. They say only Laundrie came home 2.5 months later. Police are also following up on tips of possible sightings of Laundrie. It is starting to feel like fall, but how long will the mild weather stick around? Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates has your full weather forecast when we come back.
You're watching WMBD News, Central Illinois Proud, with Mark Welp and Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local Weather Authority forecast. This is WMBD News at 4.